nearly fell over. I was just curious about something down there, but I will check that out later. Right, okay, so kind of slightly recovered a little bit from, because we were literally just down the road, literally about 2-minute walk from the Imperial War Museum. Anyway, I wanted to bring you here because you might have just noticed the sign there that said Roots and Shoots. Well, to be quite honest, I can't remember how many years back now this was, but you see this building in front of us anyway. This is all to do with sort of inner city, sort of teaching inner city kids and what have you, sort of horticultural, I know I probably not pronounced that right, but all about, you know, plants and trees and things and growing stuff and all that carry on, right? So anyway, the reason why I brought you here, and it's funny because I've passed this a few times now on the bus, and like I say, the reason why I did, like I say, as I, you know, passed it so many times, and one of the reasons why I wanted to bring you here is because when I was in college, it's when I was still actually in hospital for a little while. I was in hospital at Landau Road, and as I was going through the processes of being in there and all this lot and blah 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 blah, I was also going to college, which was Lambeth College, which they've got like 4 different sites. I think it's 4, and Lambeth College is the one I was going to, was based at Clapham Common. So like I say, I was doing sort of art course and creative writing there. So anyway, the thing is that we started doing a project with these guys at one point, and it was all to do with sort of pond life and microscopic life, and sorry, I'm trying to stay out of the lee of this wind as much as I can to try and avoid, well, you know guys, what it can be like, but also at the same time obviously try and stay in the light. So, and again, like I say, I have no way of knowing just how windy it sounds on there at all until I get back. So, you know, it feels like a light breeze to me, but it might sound like a gale on there. Anyway, so the thing is, like I say, we're doing this project with them, and we were making these clay tiles with images of pond life, like I say, you know, sort of water boatmen and all sorts of stuff like that. So anyway, this project was going on for a little while, a good few weeks or whatever. And then at some point, when we was in the classroom at the college, the teacher turned around to us and says, right, Roots and Shoots have got a special anniversary coming up, and they've got a very special dignitary person coming to visit, who would like to represent the college, seeing as how we're in, you know, partnership with them doing this project. Nobody put their hand up. Nobody seemed to want to do it. So I thought, okay, fair enough, I'll go for it. So I ended up representing the college and the work that we were doing here, and you know, the little partner project that we were doing. So I came to represent that. Turns out the special guest that was coming here for its 25th anniversary was Prince Charles. So I ended up meeting Prince Charles. I actually got to speak to him and everything. I've still got the invite card in the house, although it doesn't specifically state who it is on that card, and I guess that's kind of security and stuff like this, because we didn't find out until the last minute who it was that was supposed to be visiting, and like I say, I guess that's obviously security and stuff like that, and I had to actually go through a vetting process, which obviously I passed. So you know, the thing is, like I say, you know, it was quite amazing to meet him. And like I say, he came into the room. I was actually sat drawing, because it was under a microscope, a moth's eye. So I was drawing that in pencil. And then he started asking me about my art and this, that and the other, and where did I get my qualifications and blah, 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 blah. And, you know, I don't know, about 5 minutes, a good little chat with him sort of thing. And like I say, it was quite amazing, you know what I mean? So there's my little claim to fame, that I met Prince Charles and actually spoke to him. And like I say, I can pass that on to any possible grandchildren that might come along, maybe, or maybe not. But anyway, yeah, so this is Roots and Shoots. Obviously, it's closed today, I think it mostly operates during school time because, like, well, actually no, maybe it happens and operates during the sort of summer months as well, I would imagine, I suppose, but maybe it's the time of day. And to be honest, I didn't really, again, I wasn't reading the blurb on the thing. I was leaving it on the camera long enough that I'll read it back myself as well. But you see this bit here, this is all, like I say, this was done as part of its 25th anniversary, and that's another reason why he came to officially open that section of it, and it was also celebrating its 25th anniversary at that time. Now I'm just trying to think, that would have been back in 2006, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So obviously that's a few years ago now, and obviously now it's celebrating probably its 30 odd years. I'm not working it out right now in my head because I'm really hot. It's been a really hot day all day. I've had very little sleep, again because I was uploading again until the early hours of this morning, and I've been up since 9 o'clock this morning. It is now 10 to 5, and the thing is, I'm absolutely exhausted. But yeah, I can't remember, does it actually say opening times and stuff on here? I'm not too sure. No, it doesn't. No, it didn't. I didn't think it did. Right, well anyway, and that's nothing to do with it, I don't... Oh no, hang on, maybe. Oh, right. So 3-course meal, only £20, 7 PM to 10 PM, food served at 7:30. So it's Magpie Kitchen, French cuisine, 27th and 28th of August. Alright, okay. And then obviously you got some new dates added there, it says. Blah 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 blah. Oh, right, okay. So it's doing a sort of meal thing there as well. But anyway, obviously it's not saying when it's actually open in terms of its teaching side of things. Because like I say, it basically helps to teach. See, as you look, it says there, training centre, wildlife garden, special events, fairs, eco conference hall, meeting room hire, seasonal plants, training young people to achieve their potential, environmental education for all. So yeah, basically it's like a little farm thing for inner city kids that don't get the opportunities or chance necessarily to experience that sort of stuff. And like I say, you know, the thing is that I like the place. I've always liked it. I've not been back since that time, to be quite honest though. I've been meaning to go back to it every now and again because I do pass this place, not regularly, well just recently I've been passing it fairly regularly, to be quite honest, because this is one of the bus routes on the way home. And anyway, so like I said, the thing is that, you know, I pass here quite often, and I always remember about it. Do you know what I mean? Obviously it's not something I'm likely to forget, is it? Do you know what I mean? Meeting the future king of this country, for crying out loud, mind you. Say future king, it's highly unlikely he'll ever take the throne, to be quite honest. And I think that's on a couple of fronts, to be quite honest. One, his mother's never going to abdicate until she pops her clogs. There's no way she's abdicating, no chance. She'll sit on the throne until the last possible moment, you know what I mean, the last breath in her body possibly, and then God knows how old Charlie will be by then, and then chances are, because he's lived his life the way it is, you know, as Prince for so long, to be perfectly honest with you, I could be wrong, do you know what I mean? Obviously I'm not privy to what they will or will not do, but my speculation is that, you know, he probably won't, do you know what I mean? And so it'll be passed on to one of his sons or something like that. You know, I'm not sure which one, because again, it's not something I'm necessarily into, so I don't follow the succession of the throne and this, that, and the other. Not that enamoured by it necessarily. Intrigued, yes, and you know, I can't deny that there's a bit of an awestruckness there, you know what I mean, meeting the future, well, let's say a possible future King of England. So yeah, obviously, you know what I mean, I'm only human at the end of the day. I can't deny that there's a little bit of like, wow, look, this is quite, you know, special, isn't it, kind of thing. But do I really take that much of an interest, and would I class myself as a royalist? No. I mean, I like the idea, I like the concept. It's kind of what makes us British in a way, you know what I mean, or makes us English, whichever. But if they were to have a vote tomorrow and say, like, let's get rid of the monarchy and become a republic or something, I might not be too happy about that situation, but I wouldn't be completely adverse to it either, necessarily. Just as long as things more or less, you know, well, maybe not stay the same, because obviously the way things are at the moment, it's not brilliant, but you know what I mean. It's sort of like, if it didn't radically, you know, alter my life to any great extent in that sense, then fine. Do you know what I mean? I'm not really that bothered too much, to be quite honest. Anyway, look, going into a lot of stuff, and I'm trying to justify a lot of my things that I'm saying, and why the heck do I have to try and justify my opinions? Because my opinions and my ideas and my thoughts change constantly. Do you know what I mean? You know, next week I could be saying, like, yes, definitely, let's have a republic. Or, you know, week after that, say, no, we should keep the monarchy. You know, I don't know. It depends on where I am and what I'm at. You know what I mean? So, anyway, look, I'm just waffling now, just for the sake of waffling, I think. So I'm going to leave it there for now. So I'll catch you guys later, and if anything else comes up whilst I'm on the way home, I'll let you know. Okay, catch you guys later. Bye for now.